Give me an editing tutorial. Chat, you gotta start promoting your channel. I'm never gonna promote my channel ever again. My editing isn't even that good. What do you use? I Premiere Pro from. Thank you, Captain. I'm expecting you to teach me how to use it by Saturday.
Today's Saturday. He actually just texted me. Where's the tutorial that I was promised? Okay, I'm just gonna send him a screenshot. This video's kind of rushed because it needs to meet the Saturday deadline, which it's not going to. It's not my usual. This isn't my usual content. It's my usual content is much more structured and like better. I don't know, like production value. But this is like supposed to be like a tutorial, so I don't really care because nobody's gonna watch it except for like my friend. So yeah. All right. I had to turn this down to 720p because I feel like my computer's gonna die. Anyways, we're gonna do the thing. So I'm gonna edit this video and like give you some tips because this goober was begging on his knees. He was like, "Bob, please, please give me a Premiere Pro tutorial." So this video is called a video in which I make a video. So yeah, I just made the intro. This video is gonna probably come out Saturday, and the video you're currently seeing right now is gonna come the week after, or yeah, like the week after, along with a different video. Cause oh, it's not. What? So, oh my god, my voice is so crazy. Anyways, so I fully edit my intro. So my process is usually, so this is like 2 hours of footage because of reacting to Darman. But basically, the edit process is cut, like you trim the video down to like what the viewer is gonna watch. You add like memes and effects, sound effects, whatever. And then what I do is after that I add the subtitles because, you know, it's subtitles. So here's my subtitle setting. Oh my god. What I do for you guys. Okay. Yeah, like I forgot what I did here. I did this so long ago. So I go to like I 50, like you add 30 and you subtract 5, I'm pretty sure. Basically, the basic for the subtitle is 50, 80, 75 for the thing, and then I space it out like this. I don't know what's spaced out like that, but it works for me. Yeah, I forgot. You click V for the normal select tool, and you click C for the like the cut tool, like the razor tool, and that's like basically the two tools you need. You can research more. For the pen tool, use the pen tool for if you space it out enough. I'll show you like there's like a bar right there. I'll zoom into it right now. But you like open, like you like fidget around with it until you see like white lines, and you can use that pen tool when you click, I'm pretty sure P, and then you can like make it quieter and like ramp it so it goes down smoothly instead of having to do other stuff. Yeah. And what else? I think I talk about everything else. That's the most basic stuff. You can drag and drop in stuff for from your files folder into like the project panel or whatever it's called. Yeah, that's it. You want your graph to look like this because if I go frame by frame so I don't lag too much. So okay, here's it in full motion because I do this because I like how it looks. I like when it's lower frame rate because I watched like Spider-Verse and I thought it looked cool. Anyways, so the bass effect, if you want it like super smooth, like in my second video, don't watch it. Like in my second video, you make the graph like this, so it'll like balloon up, right? So like it like very fast, it blows up, it pops up, and then Shit, I actually suck at this. As soon as you go down here, this graph basically shows how the motion goes, like how much change there is basically. So the peak of the change is right here, and the peak of the change is also right here. So you see, it's pretty similar to here, right? Until it immediately drops down. So in the end, basically what happens, it blows up, and then there's like a little like feedback at the bottom. Fuck a little. It doesn't matter. All right, just watch the Finzar video, and then you'll basically figure it out. I basically just edit like Finzar. Just I add my own flair to it. So if you want my effects, I basically, if you go to Premiere, everything's like, I don't use any like unusual plugins or anything. Paint bucket tool. If I put like a random image, and then you just for the paint bucket tool, you just drag it on there, turn it to white, and then it's for stroke, you just put stroke. How do I know? It's exactly this. It's alpha channel. Alpha channel. I'm such a genius. So if you just want to do it on your own and don't feel like downloading it, you go to paint bucket, you change this to alpha channel. It's usually color and alpha, I'm pretty sure, or something. You change it to alpha channel. You change this to stroke, and then you can like make the sticker thinner if you want. I don't care. And then you can make it any color. So I can make this like hot pink if I want. That's only one effect. The second effect is how my text like warps. Turbulent something. Yeah, turbulent displace. Now you go with this one. From what I remember, I think I kept evolution. So you put this here, and then like at the end, you put it like, I don't know, 180. Oh yeah, I put the amount at like 10, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, so I can make it more evident if I put like 2x. Remember, only use 2x right here if the thing you're doing is super long. I mean, this does look fine. I might keep this. So now you nest this. Nesting is like grouping. Now that you've nested this, you use posturized time. Now what posturized time does, it basically takes the clip you have and just like lowers the frame rate so it looks more choppy. So you see right now it's at 24. You can change that to like 16. And if your video and if your sequence is like 60 frames per second, like you're thinking about Bob, if it's 60 seconds, 60 frames per second, you use like 16. If it's 30 frames per second, you use like 8. You can just experiment and just see what looks good. But this is basically my effect. See, if you make it too choppy. Now I use two like effects. I use the warpy effect, like the turbulent displace, the paper like effect I call it. And then I use the low frame rate for the text. That's all I use. I use the pop in. But with text, you want to use this section right here. You don't want to really use that section, I'm gonna be honest. I kind of flipped up. Don't do it right here. Do it somewhere else. Do this somewhere, like do this on do transform. Use the transform thing. You do it on this. You'll figure it out. Do it on this. And then you can copy that effect and then put it on everything, and everything will be uniform. Trust. I really flipped up on this because I can't do anything without having to copy and paste it from another project. So here's how you see, speaking of other project, if I want to like save this effect, the effect I made. If you want to save it in your presets, you just right click on it, save preset, and then bam, you're good. Now, that's basically it. That's how you edit like me. Keep a fast pace. Don't be afraid to like cut a lot. Have good music choice. Use like video game soundtrack. And I think that's pretty much it, right? I'm not too sure. I'm not too sure, but I think this is pretty good. I'll add stuff later if I have to, but this is like a rundown of basically what I do for an edit. It's very time consuming though. You also need I don't know. You can't be like, you have to be creative because I make effects all the time. Oh yeah, the transition effects. So you'll figure. I'll show a clip on screen right now, but that effect, I have a ton right here that I made for my second video. So yeah, so that's basically the effect. That was when I was obsessed with like everything motion blur, smooth, buttery smooth. But the things I tweaked was I first made this in the transform thing. If you want to do it yourself, I basically just moved it from the top. I just like threw it up at the top. Like I think this one is the up and down one. Hopefully it is. Hopefully it's up and down. No, this one's the up and down one. Yeah, okay, so this one is the thing, and then you go like, I went like 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8. Just move it until it feels good. You move it down here. Alright, if you want to change the graph, let me zoom in. What I'm eating. Shit. Mom's cooking is just too good, bro. You click that, and you get these things, these thingamabobs. You can just move it around, and it completely changes how it moves. So this is gonna be way more slow. Wait, this is gonna make it completely extreme. It's gonna go in like 1 second. It's basically, it changes the timing of it. So what I usually just go like pretty in the middle, like this. That's what I usually use. You can experiment. Now for the rotation thing, oh yeah, so for it to go get closer to you like that, you just change the scale. So I changed 50 to I think 100, yeah. And for rotation, I just went from, I don't know, I think I picked like a random degree that looked nice. I would tell you to go from 90 to 0, or like 360, one of them. If you want to write 360 like really fast, just put 1x, it does it for you. And then that makes it do a whole rotation. Now if you like motion blur, which I personally don't, but I don't give a, you turn off, okay, so what's usually turned on is this. This is like what's usually happening, and there's no motion blur. You turn off this, and then you just throw it up. Like 360, that's like max. That's like max. Now if you don't like this much, you can like throw it down. You can nah, that's max. You can throw it down even more, 180, and that's less. Now if you want this to be like low shit, you basically, oh my god, you basically turn it back to default, so 0, composition, stutter, whatever, and you nest it, and then you turn on the low frame rate, so put it like, I don't know, 16. It'll look fine, right? You need some tweaking. Oh my god, I'm lagging. Boy, what the hell? Oh, it's at 16. I didn't change it to 16. Yeah, so we're like 24. These usually need higher because there's a lot of movement. And if you do it at too low frame rate, it'll like distort the image and make it look like ass. It doesn't really matter. Okay, that's pretty much it. Now you can experiment. You can take out the rotation. You can do whatever. If I had packs, I would recommend you. I would say Yeah, Jarly's Deadpool handle things is basically what it does for any footage. So basically what this does, it like auto moves it. Yeah, it does that. So like if you want that effect, you take that from there. I use that effect for my intros. For my last video, not like for as I'm recording my last video, my Ultimate Spider-Man video. What I did was I can't find the project. I don't feel like looking for it. But what I basically did was I did that effect on top of like everything else. So like for the intro thing, Ultimate Spider-Man, Ultimate is still a spectacular game. Yeah, so it moves a lot. You know what I'm saying? You know? Yeah, that's pretty much it. I had to figure most of this out on my own. If you figure out stuff, please tell me, cause I mean, if it looks cool, I'm taking it. Anyways, oh yeah, for zooms, yeah, you can like throw that on. You just turn up the scale, and then you can move the Beziers to how much you like. Oh yeah, it's usually like this, where it's like a diamond. Change it, right click on it, and then change it from a linear to a Bezier. This allows you to like have so much more movement, and yeah. Yeah, that's it. Roll credits. The video's not really titled like a premiere tutorial. So here's me editing the rest of the video. Not like the rest of the video, but like a huge chunk. Yeah, but like a huge chunk of the video. Okay, it's called like me making a video. So yeah, so here's me editing the video. Yeah, look at me. Yeah, that's me. I'm editing. Bam. Boom. I'm done. And then now here's me finishing one thumbnail and then making the next thumbnail. I don't know if I was talking or not. So if I wasn't, just end the video. Yeah. I want to go to bed. It's 11:35 and it's gonna take like so long to export this. So yeah, I'm probably not even gonna be able to get this on Saturday. Cause I also need to upload it. I don't think that's gonna happen in 30 minutes. Anyways, bye bye.